Good evening, female candidate number 6. How are we feeling tonight?
I'm so thankful and grateful that I am here, part of the top 6.
Now, if you're ready to get your question and answer, you may pick a card from the bowl and I will read it twice. Female candidate number 6, here is your question. You are participating in a beauty and brains contest. How does it relate to your brain and mind? Again, you are participating in a beauty and brains contest. How does it relate to your brain and mind?
Joining a beauty pageant comes with a great responsibility and honor. I am so happy that I am able to share my full potential and make a greater impact, not just to my society, but also as well to the whole world. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Sophia.
Good evening. Good evening. So, we've done a little background check and we know it's not every day we get to meet a former PBB housemate. So, Tiffany, my question is, what is the concept behind Brainy Big Sister ng Samar?
Oh, well, I actually asked them, why is my moniker Brainy Big Sister? But I guess it's my story to tell because I was really the big sister for my younger brother who has autism and, of course, UP. So, yeah.
Oh, that's very touching. Miss Tiffany, are you ready to pick your question? Please pick your question from the bowl. Female candidate number 9, your question is, if you could give one message to the affected children amidst the war, what would it be and why? Again, if you could give one message to the affected children amidst the war, what would it be and why?
My heart goes out for all the children who are affected by the recent war that has been happening around the world. And you know, it's such a saddening event to see all the countries fighting with each other. And my one message for these children is that they should keep their hopes up because there is a brighter future for them. And you know, if we could all just empower these children to speak up and to empower them to be confident in whatever they can set their hearts and minds into, then I believe then they can be the change makers that we want to see someday. Daghang salamat.
Thank you so much. Female finalist number 2, candidate number 9, Miss Tiffany Grace Donato.
I understand you're from the University of Eastern Philippines. And now coming here to Visayas State University, how is the scenery to you?
I have appreciate VSU very much and the people here is very kind and respectful. Thank you.
Now, Miss Kathleen, if you are ready, please pick your question from the bowl and I will read your question twice. Here is your question. What do you want to get out of this pageant related to University Goodwill? Again, what do you want to get out of this pageant related to University Goodwill?
Thank you for that question and good evening. If I want something to get from this pageant, it would be the unity that each and every one of us possess. Because I do believe in this year's Iskwaha team, Weaving Strength, it implies that unity is the essence that binds us together. Regardless of the differences we have, even if we come from different universities and institutions, we come together here today and celebrate our very own authenticity. And by that, we are able to come together and work as one, because with that, we will be able to win. Because I do believe that we share the same dream, share the same goal, and share the same victory. That would be all. Thank you.
Now let's move on to our next female finalist, female candidate number 1, Miss Jessa Jane P. Bellet from the Palompon Institute of Technology. Please pick your question, give it to me, and I will read it twice for you. Candidate number 1, your question is, what would your response be to a person who believes that pageants are not a good influence to young men and women? Again, what would your response be to a person who believes that pageants are not a good influence for young men and women?
It's so simple. I guess they haven't witnessed this such amazing crowd supporting and lifting each other up just for this pageant. Of course, pageants like this do not only bring people together in one gymnatorium to just witness our beauty, but also to listen to our wit, mind, and advocacies for certain causes that this pageant have. Aside from the theme, which is weaving strength, we also have our individuals, causes, and advocacies, which we are able to speak up and raise our voices to. And that would be my response. Open your mind and eyes, because this pageant promotes only inclusivity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss PIT.
Now let us welcome our next female finalist, female candidate number 7. Good evening, Miss Sarah. How are we feeling this spectacular night?
Hi, good evening. Actually, I didn't expect to be one of the top finalists, so nervous right now.
Miss Sarah, here is your question. Why is sports a worthy investment for students? Other than education, elaborate your answer. Again, why is sports a worthy investment for students other than education? Elaborate your answer.
Embracing the fact that sports provide a platform for holistic growth of an individual. Sports provide as a force in communities, transcending borders and bringing people together, just like this SQUA event. We are the witnesses that sports play an important role in shaping individuals and societies for the better. Because through sports, we weave strength, the strength to unite, the strength to learn, and the strength to empower. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Sarah.
And now we have our last female finalist. Let us welcome on stage from Visayas State University, Ms. Reina Lynn Feb Ainamia. Female candidate number 4, your question is, do you think the youth can make the difference even before they can vote? Elaborate your answer. Again, do you think the youth can make a difference even before they can vote? Elaborate your answer.
I believe that every individual, such as our youth, has the potential to make a difference, even without the chance to vote. But every one of us, as a human, are given the chance and the right to vote. We have the right to suffrage. As a youth, we can make a difference by being able to empower ourselves, empower our fellow youth, and make a difference. If only we will be able to amplify our voices as youth, and not only our voices, if only we will be able to make actions that makes an impact, that give an impact to the community, then it is really important, because when we give back to our community, we also embrace not just our community, but our nation as well. And when we take a step in our community, we are taking it step by step towards our region, and in that way, we are not just creating a tapestry of differences, but also intricately weaving strands together as a unified region. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Reina Lynn Feb Ainamia from Visayas State University.